cool. But like the way that the cities, like in the southern parts of that I've experienced, they've always been like too wide and open, and the places where people go to have fun are like outskirts or something, but it's all about that. It's like roller coasters and this and that, so it's all good, but you have to travel out of the cities to get there.
Hold on, give me 1 sec, dude. The wind is out here destroying shit. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Alright, shoot, you got the nor'easter down there?
Damn, I didn't even hear it.
Man, it's been windy all day up here. Man, like I thought a tree was gonna land on my car. That almost happened to me one day.
Oh shit.
Like I drove out just to go get some fast food, and like I came back and there was a tree laying in the driveway, so everybody that lived in the same kind of complex as me was trapped inside, and I was trapped outside. So I was like, shoot. And like it literally just dropped where I pulled up to it, and a dude like walked out and he said, hey, that just dropped like a minute ago, man. Like that could have been you. I was like, dang, because I was thinking, should I drive through this thing? Because the branches were kind of like holding up the tree, but it was a big tree. So I was like, fudge. So the food that I had, I was like, I ain't letting this go cold. I just drove somewhere, found a parking lot, and then like after that, I checked back. Like it was just like 5-10 minutes down the road. I checked back, tree was still there, and as I was pulling in, the tree folks were coming in to clear it, so I was like, shoot, I know this is gonna take ages. So I scooted back to the next town, or the next city actually, like and drove around for a bit, and like had a little adventure.
So could you park like outside and just walk into your place, or no?
No. Some of my neighbors did. I wasn't gonna do that because like I like to have convenience, and it was a hot day. You know, like I was like, man, I'm all nice and cool and fresh. I ain't gonna walk like for 5-10 minutes just to get to my house. No, I am going to drive somewhere and stay cool and be comfortable, and I will come back later. I mean, they did cleared out like I think it was 3 hours. So like for 3 hours I just drove around and had some fun.
Awesome.
And I watched some YouTube stuff and all that jazz on my phone. Wasn't too bad.
I'm gonna take a break. Wild should be on.
No trees coming down over there.
Nah, my kid, it's because I opened the door and then my blinds started getting thrown everywhere, and I looked outside and my youngest one was like knocked over because of the wind.
That's not funny, that's kind of funny. But damn, was he alright?
Yeah, he was totally fine, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, because the wind sounded horrible. Like, he opened the door and I was like, what's going on? It's like, do we have a storm coming in I was not advised about?
Oh yeah, there's like a nor'easter thing coming up the coast. I don't know if you guys are affected as much or more or whatever, but they said it's coming and it's bringing like high winds and whatnot. We've had lots of high winds this day today. Like I was surprised that no trees were coming down, but a lot of leaves and a lot of branches and sticks. No trees yet, but I don't know. Tomorrow I might wake up, I probably won't be able to get out. Be like, oh shoot, there's a tree. The power was out as well today, so something came down around where I live. But I was at work, so it was done before I got back. But yeah, it's the season. It's hurricane season, man. Might get some cyclones over here. Tornadoes. All of these different high wind situations. And lots of rain, like yesterday it stormed, like crazy storm. I was like, shoot, I hope the power don't go out. But it didn't, which was great. But today it did, but I wasn't here, so it didn't matter. Just reset a couple of clocks.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I just started watching this trailer. I need to send it to you all.
Uh-oh. What movie is it now? Some superhuman The like the Invincibles or
Oh, yeah.
Legends or
It's
what
like-
what are they called?
The oh, you're talking about the Netflix one, huh?
It's not Netflix. It's like a. Is it a Netflix thing? No. This
Jupiter's?
one's. No. This one's different. It's like Marvel Universe.
Oh, you're talking about Invincible on Amazon Prime?
No. This is one where there's a group of people who are like more powerful than what's his name with the rings, but they could have stopped it, but they didn't, and they were
Oh, the
like
Eternals,
in
the Eternals.
That's it. Yeah, Eternals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely gotta go check that out. Me and Toby are gonna go see that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want to see it because Salma's in it, man.
She ages like wine, brother. She's been hot since I was like a kid.
Exactly.
She's still hot. Like, it makes no sense.
She's always hot, man. There's no, like, if chicks ask me like, what's your type?
Salma Hayek.
She's one of them. There you go. I'm like Salma Hayek.
For me, it's that Sarah Shahi chick.
Sarah Shahi. What is she in?
What has she been in? She was in that new Black Adam trailer. She's the only hot chick in that trailer.
Black Adam. I have not seen the trailer.
Man, you gotta go check it out. What has she been in? She was in Bullet to the Head. She was Stallone's daughter in there.
Bullet to the head. Have I seen that? The name
Maybe
does not
it's a
ring a
newer
bell.
Stallone. Hold on,
Okay,
my
what's the
door's
story
locked.
about? What's the story about? What's Sylvester Stallone in it? What's the story?
It's so one of his OG homies is dead, and he comes back in town to figure out who it was. He teams up with a cop because he has to, because he needs some information and shit. And it's got Han from Tokyo Drift.
It does? Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Sarah Shahi looks like my girl, so I don't know. I guess I have a type.
You know what? I'm just going to look her up on Google. I
She was in
bet you I
Person of
know her
Interest?
face. I bet
Did
you
you
I
see Person of
do.
Interest?
Is that the movie? Or
No,
the
the
series?
show with Jim Caviezel.
I think I have, but a long time ago. Sarah? Is it Sarah with an H or no?
No, it's
Shahi with an
maybe-
H, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Bing,
She's
bing.
fine.
Oh, yeah, she was in that freaking kids movie, right? No, hold on a minute. Is she the one? Come on. Zoom in. Oh. I know. I've seen her in a movie. Seen her in a bunch of movies. Let's see what she's been in. Let me see. Man, she's got a lot of children. She been busy. She the right height too. She's in the right range as well.
Bro, she's fine as fuck, bro. Girl's dropping gorgeous. Every time I look at my girl and I look at her, I'm like, damn, I'm lucky. I got to marry someone within my type.
There you go.
I didn't know I had a type because I was always saying, like when I was younger, I was like, I think everyone with a personality, but like now that I'm old, I was like, nah, dude. I guess I stuck with my girl because it looks like every hot chick or chick that I think is hot.
That's good, man.
If the world looked like Sarah Shahi, bro, I'd be all over the place. I'd be like, please, just bury me.
Shoot. I've probably only seen... Man. Rush Hour 3, I seen that.
She was in Rush Hour 3?
Yeah.
As who? I'm
Zoe.
so gonna go watch that now.
Zoe.
Damn, as hot as I think she is, I'm surprised I didn't remember her being in Rush Hour 3.
Legally Blonde 2, I know I've seen that.
What the fuck? She's been acting that long?
Yeah, she's
What the fuck, bro?
she's old, man.
Hey, don't talk about her like that.
She aged like wine, like Salma. Come on. I wonder how old Salma is. Fuck.
50? Probably somewhere close to 50? Or like past it?
No. She's 41.
Sama's only 41? How
No,
old was
oh
she
no,
in Desperado?
I'm Sarasaki's 41.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
She's young.
I don't care how old Salma is.
No one does, bro.
You know, like the movie where she was locked up in the hotel and she had to kill all those dudes coming to kill her because she knew something. It was like her
Oh, it wasn't too long ago. It came out a couple years ago, right?
yeah, it's just the name. The name was the movie, but it was like I was like, man, she still looks great. Oh.
He was like, y'all are some perverts. She's 50, boys.
Dude, I see some old women with wrinkles that look real good. And I'm
real,
not gonna
bro,
lie,
I'm not gonna lie.
they look attractive. You know, like some people would say when you get old you look ugly. No, that's some people, right? That's not all people. Okay?
For real, some girls, bro, I've seen older pictures, or like ladies show me pictures of them in high school, and I was like, man, you look ugly. And I'm looking at her now, I'm like, how the fuck did you get so hot? Like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, I climbed, like, one of my mom's friends, like, I told her back in, like, high school, I was like, yeah, you're hot as hell. I wouldn't have talked to you in high school. But it was funny. Everyone would always make fun of her big old butt, bro. I don't know, man. She literally had the lower body of a black female. Like, it made no sense to me, bro. She had, like, huge thighs. I was like, I don't get it. She's a teacher. I was like, every kid out there is fucking paying attention in your class, I'll tell you that.
Well, a lot of women have you know, like, you'd be surprised, like, where you find some attractive features in professions. And then, like, sometimes I'm surprised when I see, like, a hot chick with a dude that I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? I'm like, no, man. And they just probably grew up together, you know? Like, here's a story. Here's a good story, right? Like, a dude that used to work where I work. He was like linebacker type, but he was kind of like, you know, the linebacker that you would pick on, that was, he just wasn't all there 100%. It was smart, but just not confident. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But he had a really nice chick, and they grew up together. Like, they did a whole bunch of stuff when they were younger, this, that, and the other, and you thought these two were gonna get married. But that didn't carry, because, like, as soon as she hit college, it was
Peace out, nigga!
it was over.
See this new dick?
She saw opportunity, and that love connection that they had dissipated, man. It devastated him. It really did. But that's what happens in college, man. Some chicks, they're like, oh my god. It's kind of like apps. You know, when you're left swiping, and you see a hot chick. It's like, if you see tons of hot chicks, what are you gonna do, man?
Alright, what's a man to do?
What are you gonna do? You gotta focus.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I thought I broke some shit. I almost freaked out. I told you, relax. That shit's crazy. Wow, Rakeem, we suck at Hunt Showdown.
Don't say that.
Nah, bro, I'm watching this dude. He just hit a crossbow headshot from like 30 feet away. Mind you, it's PC. It's a completely different game.
Yeah, it's like,
like
controllers on FPS are you have to be used to them. Like, when you're using a mouse and a keyboard, you can get a lot of accuracy out of that shit real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because every
what I
computer
missed
game
about-
I ever played was so hard to miss. Like, I could be accurate a lot of the time.
Yeah, like, you'd be surprised. Your reactions, like, because it's just a flick of the wrist. It's a lot faster than, like, moving sticks. You know what I mean?
For real, it's just like slide your hand down, slide your hand up, put your finger down, slide left, go right, click, put your finger down, put your finger down, put your finger down. But you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot faster reaction, man.
Kind of makes me think what would happen if I... Actually, I'm going to go get an adapter. Fuck it. I'm going to try it.
And try it out. Yeah, I think about that too. Because mouse and keyboard is superior. Well, I could say there are advantages in different kinds of games with a controller. Granted.
Yeah, like fighting games for me, like a bunch of these like old G ones that don't require like crazy inputs like rotations. I just want the controller that it was designed on. Give me one second. What's up, Papa? Thank you, Papa. I don't need the ketchup. Yes, I can open it for you. It's not a surprise for me, fool. Yes, I bought the ketchup. Okay. Yeah, mommy goes and gets groceries by herself. Yeah, because we don't want to get COVID. It's called pickup. I know you're kidding. No problem. I love this dude's accent. No, buddy, you don't have an accent. Well, I guess in a way you do, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Texas is the state that has the most generic sounding accent. That's why people say we don't have accents. The only time you get that, hey y'all, is in a country area, and you don't get it anywhere I've been in Texas. I've literally never been to a place where they can do that.
You have to go to a rural part. You have to go to a rural part where, like, you know, nobody stays at. Like, just that hermit dude and his family.
Yeah, like Hertford. I'm not gonna lie. In Hertford, they were giving me like country talk, like some girl.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
She told me, and I've never heard this before. My own wife hasn't even told me this. She's like, you have the most beautiful brown eyes. And apparently I just pinned her ex-boyfriend or something.
Oh, like some girl?
She found, but in the same year, the next year, she didn't remember it was me, I guess, because we saw each other, what, 2 days, and then she never heard of me again. She told me the same compliment, and the boys, everyone's all, you get that, bro. Throwing it, and then, dude, even guys from her school, like, they were all whistling at her, like, get him, girl. I was like cracking up, like, I didn't realize what was going on. Like, I didn't think she was hitting on me. I just thought she gave me a compliment. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
then,
I feel that. That's what I like. It's funny when women flirt. Like, they give you compliments and they think that that's gonna work. You know, like this woman was I was working, right, and I had on my mask and whatnot because I knew I'd be around people at some point. And she came up and she goes, hey, like, are you new here? And I'm like, no. And she's just looking at me from a physical perspective, you know, my stature. And I said, no, I've been here 15 years. And she's like, oh, what's your name? So I told her my name and everything. And she, you know, introduced herself. And then she just said, so you're not gonna take your mask off? I'm like, no, I'm at work. And she just kept on trying to get me to take my mask off. She probably saw me when I had the mask off, and like, cause I was sitting in the van, and then I got out with it on and did my job, and then she come walking out. I just said good morning to her, and that's when it started. I was like, dang, she must have felt bad when I said, no, I'm not taking off my mask. I don't give a
your
shit.
face, Poppy.
Yeah, but she was one of those crony women, you know, kind of like you. Not on the level that I would entertain, you know what I'm saying? I'd be nice, but I'm like, oh, sorry. I deserve better. I'm like, you thinking just because I work here, and just because I'm also of color, that I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, you wanna hop in the sack? No, I remember one dude, he tried to set me up on a blind date, And
hell no.
like the reason why he wanted to set me on a blind date was because she was a black girl. That's the only reason. The only reason. Because I was like, oh yeah, you know this? She goes, yeah, we're doing this together, blah, blah. I think she'd be a great match for you. And like, I said, yeah, really? What, you got a picture or something? Then he shows me the picture. And I look at the picture, I said, nah, she's not my type, man. She wasn't pretty.
That's a hard pass.
She was not pretty. She was not pretty. I was like, the only reason he said we were a match is because she was black. That's it. I'm like, oh my gosh, fucking ignorance. Ignorance. She's gotta be black and beautiful, motherfucker.
I need 2 B's, not 1 B.
Oh my days.
Yeah, it was good shit, Rakeem. Fucking was watching on the share or on the broadcast. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
How you doing, brother? How's that baby?
She's good. She's outside, out in the living room getting fed right now.
Oh.
Awesome. Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
See you
man.
posting them pics.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm liking them like 2 weeks later. It's because I'm like never on Facebook, but then like I'll look you up and be like, oh hey.
Ah, you're good.
Yeah, that baby's adorable, Matty. You got a cute one on your hands.
I try.
And I tell you, trust me. I hate ugly babies. Nah, I don't care. I've had 4 kids and I just I lucked out. I've seen some ugly babies in my day, boys. Ugly.
Oh, so have I. My days, man. But let's not talk about little babies being ugly. Come on now.
Man, they'll grow up into something beautiful. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, most of them, yes. I hope. I don't know for sure. It's all RNG to me, man. You know what I don't like? I don't like when, like, people force 2 ugly people to get together and say, "Oh, you'll be such a great couple and your kids will be beautiful." No, they're just gonna look like them.
Yeah. I remember that was like a thing when we were young. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, but they're like, yeah, 2 ugly people will make a beautiful person. I'm like, nigga, 2 wrongs don't make a right, nigga. Like, what?
People just say that because they want folks to just get together. That's the bottom line. They're like, we know you ain't gonna get something, so you might as well have something. Oh my days. Sorry, man. Like, I shouldn't be talking like this at all. Somebody might think I'm fucking ugly, you know? But hey.
You look like dog shit, Stan. You look like my left nalga.
You know, be like, where did you crawl from? Be like, what you looking at? Demon, get back!
You look like a fart personified.
Oh my gosh.